So much we could talk about. But let's start with this new Chris Rock interview in New York Magazine. What caught your eye in that?
I mean, really, anything that Chris Rock says about race relations, like, unsurprisingly, he's very, very astute. And he's not one of these entertainers or celebrities where, you know, you're just wondering why they're even talking about this, why do they even have an opinion about it. I remember, I think Dave Chappelle had a thing about Hurricane Katrina and people being like, where's Ja Rule? What does Ja Rule think about this? And, you know, you go to them and they're just totally incoherent. He is really, really smart and probably one of the smartest comedians out there. And so,
kind of down on the president.
Yeah. I mean, I think you've seen the SNL skit, like, how's he doing? We're all kind of down, I think, as a people.
I like his dissection of stand-up comedy in that interview. And he talked about how he didn't want to ever turn into Alan King. Do you even know who Alan King is?
Yes, in a rough sense, but I mean, I wasn't like a fan.
So that referference just went right by you when Chris Rock said,
I went and Googled it.
I'm not ready to be Alan King right now. That just for you was like, I know what he's talking about, but I'll move on.
Yeah, I Googled it.
All right.
I have resources.
Okay, I know one of your favorite things is on the White House Twitter account, so we're going to put that up right now.
Vine account.
But the Vine account, I'm sorry, not Twitter account. The Vine account, a little video. We're going to put it up right now. Watch this.
Turn up for what?
Okay, so tell us what is going on in that video with Michelle Obama and that turnip.
Yeah, I don't exactly know. I think I feel so bad for Michelle Obama, really, because she's a lawyer. You know, she has so many degrees, and she is literally sitting there, and some social media intern comes up to her and it's like, okay, here's a turnip. I need you to dance with this. How many times did you have to take that? Like, I have so many questions about what's going on in the White House. How many vegetables is she dancing with? Which vegetables? When?
And you're
why?
not that high on their Vine account in general, right?
No. I mean, I think that's probably the highlight. I think that's pretty much sums it up for me. You don't really need to watch the rest of them, I don't think. Barack Obama says some little things. I mean, you know, announcements, whatnot. You know,
but
boring.
Who could resist a Lil Jon reference, though, in a turnip? I mean, an actual turnip.
I mean, she is dancing with
a
a vegetable. It doesn't get better.
So now, the big news today, this congressional staffer who posted on Facebook last week about the first daughters either resigned or resigned under pressure today for what she did. What's your lesson there about either Facebook or criticizing the president's daughters or whatever?
Right. I mean, I think going after people's kids in general, that's kind of a no-go. I don't know why people still do that. And also, I think most GOP people probably shouldn't have social media accounts in the first place. I don't think, you know, I don't think they can handle it. You know, I don't think they realize that people read it.
Does that apply to you too?
I'm not a GOP person.
I've seen your Twitter. I've seen your Twitter feed.
Hey, I'm a humorist. Okay, I have a license. I'm not a public official. No one voted for me, except Lampoon people. They probably regret that at this point. Anyways, I think it's kind of funny that I read something where she was arrested as a teenager too. So for her to be calling them out on looking like they're going to the club and stuff, it's like, pop me kettle. What are you talking about?
Okay, so putting aside the questions of the first daughters, how do you feel about that whole turkey pardoning thing as a general, kind of as an event, as a national ceremony?
Yeah, I didn't know that the turkey pardoning even happened until this year, and then I watched the entirety of it, and I was just so baffled because, one, it implies that the turkey did something wrong besides being a turkey that, like, we wanted to slaughter. And then they have, like, they name it, and then there's this whole big thing, and Slasher and Malia are just standing there kind of grimacing because it's just this weird big display. And I think some president, like, started it before they used to slaughter the turkey. I'd rather see that. Like, I think Obama should just take a hatchet, just, you know, that would send a message to our enemies, you know. I think people think he's a little soft, and I just slaughtering an animal live on TV would do a lot. It would send a message to ISIS, was what I'm trying to say.
Maybe not bring the daughters to that one.
Yeah, no. So leave Malia and Sasha.
Okay. All right. Last question. The Lampoon is still published as a physical magazine.
Oh, yeah, print media. It's going well.
What is the deal with that? Why not web-based? Maybe an app?
We have an iPad app, and we do have a website, and we have a Twitter account. We are slowly going into the digital age, but I don't know. We feel really strongly about publishing the magazine, no matter how unprofitable it is. So as long as people keep throwing donations at us to continue to do it, we're gonna run it into the ground.
All right.